All right, we're back at the hatchery, but today it's gonna be a little bit different. About to head up for an LW lap, but instead of just doing a race lap or a chill lap, I had a feeling that when I got here this spring and I knew I'd come back to the gorge, since I've already done a lot of trips here, this trip I knew that one thing I did want to do, potentially some more downriver freestyle, whether here or other spots. And right now, Spirit's at a really good level for downriver freestyle because the lower water, the pocket isn't that bad. The peak at the lip is still really good. There's less of a fold, so it's easier to get air. So I was like, all right, today's a really good day to go do a bit of a Huckfest on Spirit. Got my antics, heading up for a lap right now with Rush. And then when I get to Spirit, not only have the antics for like cobras or whatever I decide to go for, but I'm also having someone hike in the playboat. And we'll see what I get up to with that. I have a feeling that with the playboat and the fast rotation, maybe there'll be a few things that are gonna go a little better than in the antics. But either way, it's gonna be a stout and interesting day. And I'm looking forward and nervous to see what I go for. But I've had a few things in my mind that I wanna go for. And I think it's gonna be a sick day either way. Looking forward to see what I throw, what I land, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I'd already planned on throwing stuff when I came out this spring, but then seeing an annual project got me even more fired up to try some more. At least one of the righty cobras, and I can do one or two, or probably two of those. I can do those pretty consistently, and they land pretty soft as long as I do them right. And so sick.
I'll shoot slow-mo of all of them because I want to be able to like watch and review and see what the fuck is happening.
But yeah, hopefully I hit everything on my first try.
Dane, how bad of a place do you think this is for your first ever cobra flip? Not great.
It was my second. Oh! Nice. Well, the water definitely dropped a little. The lip's gotten a bit shallower. I have a list of things I want to try, but I'm not 100% sure whether or not a few things are going to go. Mainly because of the height of Spirit, but also the level. Rush didn't whistle, beat her. Not that I would have heard it. Kind of want to go for the left cobra flip, but I also think I might hit my stern and then just fall off on my head. I'm going to start with probably two good righty cobra flips, get in the mood of hucking it, and then decide what I want to go from there.
Yeah, we're ready.
Of course you are.
So what are you doing first?
All right, lap one. Going for good old-fashioned righty cobra. Best, not the worst. We'll do another one of those, try to get more out in the way. There we go. That one felt good. That one felt pretty good. Felt more controlled. I'm starting to get my right side dialed. That one was a little bit of a hit, but felt clean. Good, that was soft too. Oh! Not so much. I'll probably go for the pistol next. Okay. I just can't decide whether I'm doing the antics or the playboat, but I'm a little worried about not having speed in the playboat, but it'll rotate faster. But in the playboat, I might end up in the pocket.
Yeah, I've tried it in a playboat before, and I just like stuff you really need. I popped up on the left. Don't know when I get the rocks.
Real reassuring, thanks bud. Alright, the next thing I want to try, I think it's the pistol. Haven't actually tried one off the Spirit. With Spirit, there's that nasty pocket on the right. And it's also hard to line up backwards on top of not having as much speed. If I go on something like the playboat, I might get swallowed by the flow and pop up behind the bolt next to it, or just get beasted. So I'm trying to decide between the playboat or the antics. It's like speed will be better in the antics, but rotating will be slower. but also landing in the antics might be better. I might not get as deep to decisions. Really try to get out in the way. Pistol, but landed it. Felt that one a little bit. I wasn't really like straight over the top, but it could be worse.
It's actually kind of a nice landing though, really.
I threw my body instead of rolling the boat over me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the double on this one.
Double? Okay.
Yeah. Originally I was thinking about trying a double cobra in the playboat, but that pause and rotation and then trying to reset, I just don't see it. I do want to do a double cobra somewhere, but this isn't tall enough. Woo! This is gonna be good. Yeah, I think the key for this one's gonna be moving more right to left.
Yeah, you definitely need
and
some
really launching
sort of cross momentum.
Bow goes left, and then I want to be sideways. That way, yeah. I'm hoping that little bit of lift will give me that arc that I need to get the full double. Aniol is a beast for trying this off of Tamatita. Here we go. I threw too early. I felt like I went to throw and I just like hit and I just got swallowed.
Yeah, exactly. No, you can see on your first kickflip, it just didn't flow well.
Yeah. But I thought I was gonna be like lifting, bow goes left and throw. Instead I just hit my stern.
Yeah.
And on that first one, I hit my stern pretty hard and the lip came in a little too middle and had no outward momentum, so I just fell. Still a kickflip, but nowhere close to what I needed for the double. I'll try a little more right, moving left a bit later, and hopefully that should give me the lift I need. One just doesn't feel like it wants to release at the left. Yeah, it doesn't get out in the way. So I'm almost wondering, should I just try one and then answer for the hell of it? Or is it just kind of not really the lift for it? That felt like a good setup for it.
I think because it's like the lower volume, it just kind of gets sucked down.
Yeah, there's like the siphon at the left. I don't know. The hard part too is that there's such a big gap from the lip to where the flow is landing that like, even if I whip fast, I'm going to be surrounded by the flow trying to get the second one around. Yeah. This might not be a drop for it. Yeah. I really want the double. I really thought with the playboat I'd be like launching up and throwing, but it is, but I'm coming down a lot faster than I thought. Yeah, I'm not releasing on the first like I expected. Alright, I really thought I was going to be able to at least like, you know, come relatively close to a double here, at least a 1.5. But unfortunately, I think this lip just doesn't launch me up like I expected. It's just kind of falling with it. Playboat, I'm not really getting out in the way. And that one I got out in the way because it's such a long lip, but then there was just no whip on the first one to even get close to trying a second. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the drop for it. Worth bringing the boat down to try, but a little sad that I didn't at least get close. But still got the playboat here. And now I'm going to try the orbit flip that Aniol was doing a few years ago. See if I can hit it. Again.
Yeah.
So I tried to launch it too much.
Yeah, you tried to launch it too much, exactly.
Instead, I just need to go down.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I think is happening? Is I'm trying to do it too much like a front flip.
Yeah,
I think when Aniol did it, he almost did like a freewheel. And then he tucked under the boat and like forced it out.
Yeah.
So I'm just not getting the rotation.
Yeah, that's why I think if you do the free wheel, because the free wheels here, like, you can fully like disconnect. You know? I think if you disconnect and then throw it, it's like.
The hard part is getting the boat to rotate on the front foot, so you're like, ah.
Yeah.
But you should show me what you mean if you want. I'm gonna try one more in the playboat, then I'll switch to cobras. I got that. I'm On the first two, I was trying to go too much like straight over the top. Just needed to do it more like a corked out double freewheel rather than like a straight front flip. It's been a rowdy day. I'm gonna go do a few more cobra flips, at least 1 or 2 more probably, and then call it. It's been a sick day. I felt way better.
Yeah. That was all you, Rush. You told him, man.
Yeah.
Little coaching never hurt.
Fucking.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's trippy as hell.
like the spray of your front flip is.
Probably 1 or 2 more. I'll see how we got this going. Back to the stuff I know. Back to the cobras. I'm stoked to be getting my offside dialed. When you start to dial it in and you can really disconnect more and you can actually see what's happening, I find it so much easier to like come around and like land it more like a normal drop or like a normal line. Whereas when you get like whited out, that's when you start to do kind of weird things with your body. So the more disconnect I get, the more I can really stare it down, kind of stomp it, and kind of do like I would do on a normal line and have softer landings. So I'm stoked to be getting it dialed. Phew. Know what happened on that last one. That was not much smoother. I don't know if I rolled too early, too late, got too chill about it, hit my stern. I felt like I hit my paddle somewhere weird. I managed to save it, but landed vertical, plugged it, lost my bow cam. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to end on the smoothest one yet, not the worst one yet, but sometimes it's hard to do those things so consistently, and that was like my 5th one today, so I'll take that. That was a solid day. Hit some things I hadn't hit before, so yeah, I could celebrate that. That was fun. Any day you do like 10 or 11 laps on a 30-footer and every time you do it, you're doing some kind of trick and you feel pretty much the same after except for a bit of a sore thumb. Yeah, it's a solid day. Thanks for coming out and filming, dude. Sorry I didn't do more laps for you.
Yeah, maybe, would have like 20 more. How many did you do?
11, I think.
Oh, still on the record.
What?
Still on the record.
Yeah. Were those straight laps?
Fuck you, Dane.
Shit, we gotta go up for another. How many do you have? 13, right?
I think 12, actually.
Now you tell me. Hey, we should go. Hey, 11's good. We should head out now. Now I understand why you thought we should have stopped. I never even.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
You look tired. Camera's dead.
I didn't even throw a back freewheel. Gonna have that lovely thing where your thumb is sore for like 3 months. All right, that was another solid day. That was yeah, going into today I knew I had a lot of stuff I wanted to throw. Didn't get to throw everything I wanted or land everything I wanted. I really thought I'd have a better chance of getting the double kick flip, but that lip again, just like once I got disconnected, the first one just didn't seem to want to like whip, and then even if I threw earlier, I would just get swallowed by the flow. So I really thought it was worth a shot doing the double, but it's just not really the drop for it. So fortunately that didn't go down, but did manage to get some more cobra flips, got the pistol kind of corked out, got kind of an orbit flip, which took me a few attempts to get to. And yeah, pretty much feeling the exact same going into it. Just got ribs are a little bit sore from a few of those landings, hit my thumb pretty hard on that pistol, but other than that, I'd say after going for about 11 laps of tricks, you can land some weird ways, whether you land flat, on your head, on your shoulder. Like, I'm always sometimes a little skeptical of doing downriver freestyle just because you can land in some weird spots and potentially have things get a little tweaked or hurt. So I'm stoked that I'm feeling pretty much the same as when I went into it. Got some sick stuff, had a lot of fun, and yeah, that was a solid session on Spirit. Now, probably gonna throw some more cobra flips out this week, but for the most part, get back in the Nirvana. It's time to get some race laps in because race is coming up this weekend and I want to feel smooth and fast. Hell yeah, another sick day in the gorge. Phew.